above-ground pools. Hundreds of options, most of them a waste of a summer. We cut through the noise, and one pick on this list is almost unfairly good for the price. Stick around. 4 above-ground pools, ranked worst to best. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which one is worth your money and which one quietly eats your summer budget. We tested real setups, checked thousands of buyer reviews, and ran the numbers so you do not have to. Our number 1 pick is almost unfairly good for the price. We run these budget comparisons regularly. If that is useful to you, a subscribe helps. Now let's get into it. Coming in at number 4, the BeatBot Sora 10, priced at $474. That suction number stops you cold, 6,800 gallons per hour. In real terms, that means heavy sand, full leaves, and whatever else settled overnight gets pulled up clean without the robot stalling mid-cycle. Most robots in this range struggle with anything coarser than fine debris. This one doesn't flinch. The 300-minute runtime is the other headline. One full charge covers pools up to 3,229 square feet without stopping. You set it and genuinely walk away. It also cleans walls and the water line, plus shallow areas down to 12 inches, so tanning ledges and sun shelves actually get attention instead of being skipped entirely. The smart waterline parking is a quiet win too. It surfaces and holds position so you're not fishing it out with a net. The honest catch: it's a newer product with limited long-term owner feedback to draw from, so durability beyond the first season is still an open question. For the suction power and runtime at this price though, it earns its spot. Best for larger pools that need serious coverage. But moving up to number 3, the value conversation gets more interesting. Stepping into number 3, the Intex rectangular frame pool, and at $189.99, this is where the value conversation genuinely shifts. You're getting a 14'9" by 7'3" footprint. That's enough room for the whole family to actually swim, not just stand in a circle. The 1,883-gallon capacity means real water depth at 33 inches, so kids and adults are both happy. Assembly takes around 30 minutes with no tools, just the composite T-joint frame snapping into place. The 3-ply puncture-resistant liner is the detail that earns your trust. It's not the thin, single-layer material you've seen fail by August. Over 48,000 ratings at 4.5 stars is a number that's hard to argue with. The honest catch: the pump is sold separately, so budget for that before you click buy. But the core pool itself, the size, the build quality, the liner, justifies every dollar. If you want a real rectangular pool without a 4-figure price tag, this is your answer. That said, our next 2 picks push the value even further. Stepping into number 2, the Pool 10-foot round frame pool, sitting at $124.65. That is a lot of water for under $125. Specifically, 1,200 gallons of it, in a 10-foot wide, 30-inch deep frame pool that fits 3 adults comfortably. That depth matters more than most buyers realize. 30 inches means actual standing room for kids and real cooling relief for adults, not just ankle-deep paddling. The alloy frame is treated with a triple-layer coating process, meaning rust does not quietly destroy it by year 2 the way bare iron frames tend to. The 5-layer liner adds meaningful puncture resistance for the price point. Now, the honest trade-off: the pump is not included, so budget another $30 to $50 for that before you shop. Go in eyes open. But here is the budget justification: a 10-foot frame pool with this liner construction and capacity would run significantly more from a name brand. At $124.65, you are getting genuine summer-ready infrastructure. Solid choice for families who want real depth without real damage to the wallet. Our number 1, though, takes value somewhere else entirely. And our number 1 pick is the Bestway Steel Pro Max 10-foot pool at $119.99. That price includes everything: the pool, the filter pump, 2 hoses, and a filter cartridge. Nothing extra to hunt down before you can actually use it. That matters more than people realize. Most budget pools rope you in on the sticker price, then hit you with a separate pump purchase the second you unbox it. Not here. The Tritech 3-layer liner resists punctures better than standard single-wall PVC, so you are not babysitting it every time a kid cannonballs in. The frame link system joints lock the steel frame together without tools, which means setup is an afternoon project, not a weekend ordeal. It holds 1,236 gallons at 90% fill. That is real swim depth for families, not just a glorified splash pad. Over 5,200 buyers have rated it 4.2 out of 5, and it carries the bestseller badge. The honest trade-off: the included 330-gallon pump is entry-level, so larger families may want to upgrade it over time. But for what ships in that one box at under $120, the value is almost unfair. This is the pool for anyone who wants a proper backyard setup without overthinking the budget. So let's put these side by side for a second. Capacity matters most if you're hosting. Bigger pools hold more people, but they also cost more to heat and treat. Durability comes down to material thickness and frame design, not just how it looks on day one. Accessories are where the real value gaps show up. Some kits ship with everything. Others leave you buying a pump and ladder separately, which quietly adds $40 to $80 to the real price. On a per-gallon basis, the top two picks here deliver the best long-term value. The weakest entry looks cheap until you do that math. Simple rule: match the size to your space, then check what's actually in the box. So there it is. Our number one earns that spot because it nails the value equation better than anything else on this list. Different needs exist, though. A smaller budget or a tighter space might shift your call. But if you want the safest single choice, the top pick is it. Links are in the description. Check current prices and grab the one that actually fits your situation. All links are in the description. Affiliate links, full transparency. And if you're shopping a similar budget for something else, the next video is right there.